Care Everywhere is our vision of how customer service has to evolve to help organisations deliver truly amazing customer experiences. Now, the challenge for customer service organisations is to support every customer with a personalised and contextual interaction from self-assisted service on any device while achieving their business goals. Customer service organisations are now at the epicentre of the customer's ability to differentiate their brand and drive customer loyalty and advocacy. Now, this means having an agile service environment designed to adjust and anticipate the needs of customers and your brand at the pace of innovation. Now, we believe that by delivering care everywhere, you can truly transform the customer experience. We're really excited to share our vision for service organisations with you here today. Now, today we'll be focusing on the on-site capabilities for Dynamics CRM and specifically field service capabilities. Our service solution opens channels of engagement according to customer preference on a unified platform. The Omnichannel environment supports any combination of self-assisted or on-site service. We provide a robust portal for self-service and peer-to-peer community support with seamless transitions between self-service and high-touch interactions. Your agents can be empowered with all the resources they need to succeed in their roles. On-site service, which includes field and project service capabilities, is part of the end-to-end experience. Native CRM knowledge spans every aspect of employee and customer engagements with a single source of truth. We provide insights unique to each position so that people at every level of an organisation can make a positive and meaningful impact. Now, to deliver exceptional experience, it requires an understanding of your customer's perspective, an environment that positions agents to have successful customer interactions and gives your business the tools to spot trends and respond instantly. Now, let's take a look at the three perspectives on success that have been built into the service solution strategy. And really, what does success look like for customers, frontline staff, and the overall business? Taking the customer's point of view to earn their loyalty. Standardising the processes that reduces time on site and time to site, increase visibility, and really giving technicians the chance to be their best. Providing mobile on-site capability, combined with smart scheduling and actionable insights, and really having the ability to support a dynamic and rapidly shifting market in the way that meets your business goals. Now, in addition to rounding out our dynamic CRM capabilities for service, the market opportunity in field services is extremely compelling. There's been a market shift in the way customers view good service. Everything as a service is becoming part of the conversation, and this directly affects field service. Today, 73% of consumers say that valuing their time is the most important thing a company can do to provide good service. However, when you look at field service, specifically, 65% of incoming service requests require an on-site field visit. Any of those dispatches, 26% require a secondary or follow-up visit. Now, this presents a huge opportunity to fix this problem with better field service capabilities. When you look at the cost of a field service visit, the ability to whittle away at that 26% secondary visit alone can create a significant ROI that can validate the investment. And this doesn't even take into account enhanced technician productivity and overall customer satisfaction and loyalty. Again, all increasing the value of your investment. Now, Microchannel is a premier partner within the Dynamics CRM ecosystem. They span the end-to-end technology stack from Microsoft, ranging from Dynamics CRM with Office 365, document management capabilities such as SharePoint, and of course, ERP from an AX, NAV, and Dynamics GP perspective. Very proud to say that Ryan Walker is a P seller, which means that he has demonstrated the highest commitment to dynamic solutions and has shown that he is really across the value prop and really can deliver outstanding solutions for Microchannel clients. On that point, I'll hand you over now to Ryan.
Thanks, Mark. Going through an agenda for today's webinar, we're going to be going through field services, the challenges and opportunities in the current market. We're then going to go through the field service management capabilities, and I'm actually going to do a product demo, and then we're going to have a Q&A session. Going through the field services challenges of today, is one of the challenges that we have is in today's technology and in today's time, people are in essential time poor. And what that means is when things break, when things need to be repaired, people want it done yesterday and they want it done on time. Now that poses many challenges for an organization that basically has to provide these field services. You know, you have multiple technicians that are out on the road that are servicing multiple pieces of equipment, and that means that, you know, you have problems such as routing issues, you have issues such as going over time, you have scheduling issues, and these are all issues that face a field service industry. Now, what the field service module in CRM gives you is it gives you drag and drop scheduling, it gives you mobility, we are able to do multi-day routing, you're able to have the job urgency, and if things come up in an urgent matter, you're able to service that job efficiently and on time. The opportunity. Now, the opportunity for you as someone implementing field service is to greatly enhance your customer experience. Now, this is something that most organizations are doing today as we're moving towards a customer-centric world. A customer experience is vital to any organization. You also, through field service, are enabled to provide intelligence and access knowledge and put that knowledge in the hands of your field technicians who are actually servicing your client. We also have the mobility add-on, and from an operational way of things, the old way of doing business when you're using pen and paper and you're not keeping things automated is gone. That is long gone in an industry today. Field service solutions are actually changing the future. There is the Internet of Things today where devices and pieces of equipment that are out in the field are actually sending real-time information back to head office, which enables you to get real data from your assets in the field. What this enables you to do is automate service callouts and actually see exactly how that asset is functioning in the field. Just some customer success stories. Here are a wide range of customers and verticals that have been successful in implementing field service. Key capabilities and benefits. So what it does is it enables you to drive first-time fix rates with optimized resource utilization, boost your service revenue with contracts and warranty management, gain live job status updates with on-demand portal access, automate sales and marketing, notify customers of on-job status with customer communication, reduce your overall operational costs, and enhance the customer experience, which I've previously mentioned. You're also able to achieve business goals with business intelligence and access one single point of information with multi-channel knowledge base. Moving on to the demonstration. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be showing you a tailor-made demo that takes you through these 4 steps, from a service required to the scheduling and dispatch of that service, then through to the commencement of the service, and finally a review and an invoicing. Moving on to the demo today, what we're going to be doing for you is showing you these capabilities in action. We're going to be approaching the demonstration from a customer's perspective, then from a dispatcher who actually dispatches the field technicians, then looking at the view from a field technician, and finally looking at a view from a service manager. Veronica Barnes is a customer who is going to be submitting a request. As you can see, she will log on to the online portal. What she's going to be doing is she's going to be filling in the form online. Once she has done this and presented all the relevant information, what she will do is submit the actual work order. That work order is then requested and is submitted in real time straight away to head office. Now looking at it from Lorraine Clark as a dispatcher who manages the work orders. Her first screen is unscheduled work orders, and as you can see, work order number 00042, Woodgrove Medical Systems, is the one that has just come in. She will then drill down into that specific work order, and we can see all information relating to that work order. Things such as preferred resource. We have secondary information such as the tasks that need to be performed. You have the products and the services. You also can see at this moment that this is sitting in the system as open and unscheduled. Just moving back into the top half of the form, we can see that we have open and unscheduled, and we can fill in some secondary information and instructions for our service technician. Once this unscheduled work order is sitting with Veronica and we've filled in the secondary information, we can then click on the schedule assistant and actually go and schedule a particular field technician. What we will do is this information will automatically appear on the left-hand side. We will search for available resources, and the available resources will then appear in the middle of the screen. We can then see that the first resource, Brady Herman, is available for us to schedule. We will then click on Schedule and New, and this work will then be scheduled into our schedule board. As you can see, that is scheduled up at the top. Just looking at the map on the left-hand side and drilling down into Brad's particular schedule for the day, we can see that there is an unscheduled piece of work that we can actually then schedule in. And just looking at his diary, there's 2 pieces unscheduled work that we have there available that we can just drag and drop actually onto the schedule board for him to complete. Moving on, what you're also able to do is change the actual statuses on your schedule board. So if you can see by me changing this, I'll be able to change this schedule from scheduled to actually cancelled. And as you can see, it would change the color on the relevant schedule board. Looking at this now from the view of Brady Hannon, the field technician. Brady will be logging on using his mobile client, and as you can see, he is going into the work order section, and we can see that particular work order that is scheduled in for him to do. We can see where this is actually positioned on the maps, and we can actually get real-time directions to the particular asset that we are going to be servicing. We then, drilling down into the work order itself, are able to see and change statuses once again. So if Brad was traveling, we'd be able to select traveling, or if we were actually working on the work order, we'd be able to select scheduled or on break. Clicking into the accounts and going into more information about Woodgrove, we can see that we can drill down into the information about that particular client and also see exactly what particular SLA they have for that particular asset. Drilling down into the work orders, these are the work orders that are scheduled for that particular customer, and if you have a look at the screen at the bottom, we can see that there is actually one particular customer asset at the moment. Drilling down into the work order, we can see that these are the services that we need to perform for this particular work order. Drilling down and actually updating each one of these services as we go along, and what actual duration and completion percentage has been done. We then click to tap on the actual products that have been used, and as you can see, that automatically brings up the totals based on the quantity that has been used. Drilling down into another product that will be used on this particular work order. Now going to the actual asset itself. We can see multiple information about that asset, and we can also tag onto that asset by using a reader or by actually taking a photo of the barcode. Drilling down into the asset more, we can see other relevant information about it, as well as the circuit restoration, and we can update various tasks. We are actually updating and saying that there's a follow-up schedule that's needed for this particular asset, and that a customer has expressed the need to upgrade the MRI machine in the future. Now we need to get the actual signature of the customer, which we've done in the panel, and the work order is now set to complete. Moving on to our next scheduled visit, I can then also see relevant data about how many work orders we have completed in a specific day. Looking at it now at the view from Lorraine Clark as the dispatcher. Lorraine will go into the schedule board, and as you can see, she can see all resources and what actually has been completed and what actually hasn't been completed. As we can see, that particular work order has now been completed. Looking at it from a work order perspective and drilling down into the secondary information, we can now see that there is a signature that is attached to this particular work order, and the work order has been completed. Drilling back up again and making sure that this is now posted for invoicing purposes, we can go and see the invoice that has been generated by this particular work order. Drilling into the invoice itself, we can see that there were 2 products used in this particular invoice, and we have the invoice total. Now looking at it from a customer's perspective, again logging back into our customer portal, we can see that the customer is able to see when the work order was closed and any secondary information in terms of the descriptions. We're also able to see that we're able to set up recurring schedules of work for this particular asset, and we have 2 recurring schedules that have been set up. We also have in those schedules that would be monthly preventative maintenance, and there are multiple schedule dates attached to this. Peter Mundy, who is the service manager, who wants to review and analyze the metrics. As we can see the reports that are presented to the services manager, we can see total work orders, first-time work orders, follow-up work orders, and first-time resolution. This presents the service manager with real-time information. Moving on into secondary reports, we're able to break this down by resource and actually see estimated duration per particular work order, actual duration, and the difference in that to increase our productivity. In a nutshell, that is going through our field service capabilities. And what it enables you to do is improve service delivery, ensure measured outcomes, and deliver positive experience. Thank you very much.